You stand at the edge of a decision, heart pounding, palms sweaty. You want to be brave. You tell yourself, I need courage. But every time you try, something holds you back. Fear, self-doubt, the what-ifs that play like a broken record in your mind. True courage doesn't look like a roar. It doesn't come wrapped in confidence or boldness. Sometimes it's the quiet voice inside that says, I will try again, even though I'm scared. But in this world that demands instant strength, instant results, courage can feel like the rarest of gifts. You wonder, why am I so afraid? Why do I feel weak when I want to be strong? Most people think courage is the absence of fear, that brave people don't feel scared. But the Bhagavad Gita teaches us something different. Courage is not the absence of fear. It is the presence of purpose despite fear. It's the ability to stand tall, not because you don't tremble, but because you choose to move forward even while trembling. Remember Arjuna, the great warrior on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. He faced a war that challenged everything he believed in, his family, his values, his very identity. He was terrified. But Krishna showed him what true courage is. Krishna didn't tell Arjuna to stop feeling fear. He told him to act in spite of it. Krishna says, perform your duty with steadfastness, undeterred by success or failure. Do not be attached to the fruits of action. This is the true sign of courage, to act with focus, without expectation or fear. True courage comes from detachment and self-mastery. It is rooted in the knowledge that your worth is not defined by the outcome. Courage is not just on the battlefield. It is fought every day within ourselves. Between the voice that says, give up, this is too hard, and the voice that says, keep going, one step at a time. Between the temptation to stay comfortable and the call to grow beyond your limits. True courage is the victory over your own resistance. How do we practice this kind of courage in our everyday lives? Face fear head-on, not by pretending it doesn't exist, but by acknowledging it. Detach from the need for approval, results, or guarantees. Focus on your purpose, the why behind your actions. Act consistently, even in small ways. Build inner discipline through mindfulness, meditation, and reflection. Remember, your identity is not in success or failure. It is in being steadfast. Krishna also teaches that courage grows when we surrender the illusion of control. When you accept that you cannot control everything, only your actions and intentions, you free yourself from paralyzing fear. Faith in the divine order, faith in yourself, fuels true bravery. It is not reckless, it is wise. True courage is not always dramatic. Sometimes it's the small, quiet decisions. To speak your truth, to set a boundary, to start that project you've been putting off, to forgive yourself. Each small act of courage builds the foundation for greater strength. Imagine courage as a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. Every time you face fear without running, you grow. Every time you act without needing validation, you deepen your bravery. Every time you move forward despite uncertainty, you embody Krishna's teaching. So today, when you feel fear creeping in, remember Krishna's message. Stand firm in your duty, without attachment to results. This is true courage. You don't have to be fearless. You only need to be willing to act in spite of fear. That is the secret that has guided warriors, sages, and seekers for thousands of years. And it is the secret waiting to awaken in you. This is your lesson from the Bhagavad Gita today. Courage is not the absence of fear, it is the power to act anyway. So rise, stand firm, walk your path with the quiet strength of true courage. Because Krishna is not just a guide in a distant story. He is the wisdom inside you, lighting your way.